Your conversations with Mike DeBoard, what were your reaction to finding out that he was leaving?
Well, yeah, he was a great guy, and we had a great relationship, and we always talked on the phone. And I think for me, it was a little shocking because it was funny because I was sleeping and my dad called me and wake me up, and he basically was just like, "Did you hear what happened?" I was like, "No," and he was like, "Coach DeBoard left." And I was like, "Really?" Like I was just kind of shocked. But I think that's why you go to the school where you pick your decision based on the school. So I think just like the Memphis offense coordinator left too, Chip Long. So I think that's definitely taught me a good lesson that I can pass down to my, because I have a younger brother and he'll probably get recruited too. So I think I can pass that lesson down to him. You got to pick the school and what's best for you rather than trying to please a coach or make coaches excited about you. So you kind of have to be selfish within the process. That's what had to happen when I did that.
Does it also kind of help in that regard that this is Coach Jones' offense? I mean, it's not likely that things are going to change dramatically.
Yeah, definitely. I think Coach Jones is a great coach, and he's definitely a big reason that I felt comfortable here, and I think that. I don't think the offense is going to change. They let me know that they kind of base their offense around the quarterback, and they do what the strengths of the quarterback are. So, I think he's going to keep everything in place. And if you're a dual threat quarterback, he's going to use your weapons, and he's going to do what's best for the team and put his team in the best position to win. So, I think the offense will stay the same. So.
What do you think your strengths are?
I think my strengths would I like to be a passer first. I think that's the main thing as a quarterback. You want to get the ball to your playmakers, and that's what I plan to do. I want to improve on that. Just making my reads. And I think just the biggest strength I have is that when things break down, I can make things happen with my feet. I'm not one of those guys that's gonna if the pass isn't there, it's just a sack. Like it can be 3rd and 13, and we call a pass play and no one's open. I can get the first down with my feet. So I think that's one of the things that might separate me from the other guys, and that's just part of being a dynamic player, I guess you could say.
Did you run a lot of read option in high school, and how comfortable are you with that?
Yes, sir. My junior year we ran a lot of read option, and it worked pretty efficiently. Senior year we kind of went to an under center set because we had a coach that came from Katy, but we definitely did what we needed to win. But yeah, we did run a lot of read option. It was effective. So.
What was kind of your decision to early enroll? Why did you and kind of your family make that decision?
Just the advantage of starting early, getting used to the offense, getting used to the players, and I just think that a head start's always good. And I think sometimes you kind of get old of high school, and so I think I don't really think there was a point in me going to high school for another semester when I already had the credits to graduate. That's just doing a bunch of busy work and a bunch of work that you don't need. You know what I mean? So I'd rather be at a place where I'm actually doing work that contributes to my future, and I think that's also a good reason that people graduate early is that college truly matters once you're done with high school, and I think I was done with it, and so I needed to get on the next phase of my life.
You had previously told me that Butch told you that when he was recruiting you and he gave you the offer that the job's open. There's 2 guys obviously here that are kind of considered the front runners. So how do you kind of see yourself, and where do you kind of see this competition going in the spring?
Yeah, those 2 guys are great players. I would hate to say that I'm in the mix, but because I think those guys are definitely the front runners. I'm going to give them the respect that they deserve, and I think I'm going to have to make a huge impact, on the practice field, and just showing my skills off very effectively, and very I guess you could say just there's going to have to be a clear difference between how good I am and how good they are for me to actually start. I think that's fair. You can't I'm going to have to be clearly better than them for me to start, and I think that's people with experience. That's always a good thing. So I definitely respect that those guys are the front runners. Things happen.
How advantageous is that for you though to be here in the spring, and even if however the competition sorts out, just to get those reps and kind of learn whatever offense it is right away?
Yes, sir. I think it definitely helps just because anything can happen, and 2 guys could get hurt. Worst case scenario, I could be in there, and offense and knowing what you're doing always helps. But yeah, and just competing with those guys, I know I'm already automatically going to be a better quarterback just from watching them throw and learning from them. I know they're going to help me out. But yeah, it's definitely a good thing to get in the system early and know what you're doing and do a lot of studying in the film room and just getting better with fundamentals and just becoming a better athlete overall. So I think it's definitely a great advantage.